Hey YouTube, hey Facebook, how are y'all? How y'all doing? Hello, hi, how you doing? And all that good stuff. Now I'm pausing for the calls to get a good thumbnail for Facebook. Facebook is crazy with the thumbnails. Pausing for the calls. Okay, in case the replay, y'all wondering what I'm doing. All right, let's get started at the beginning with the disclaimers. Yes, we know we have those. And that's just to let people know what this video is, who I am. So there won't be no surprises, misunderstandings. So here we go. If you are allergic to gaining knowledge, critical thinking, every now and then I talk about solar, but that won't be this one. It's going to be focused on growing foods. And I quite haven't made it to meds, but I will get there soon. Um, Surviving when shit hit the fan. Shit has hit the fan. That's why I plan to plant a lot of stuff this year, okay? A lot of stuff. Um, my son helped me get it together. I plan on going to the back and showing y'all how I'm going to do the trellis and for the grapevines. That's probably might be a second video, but I did want to at least show y'all the trellis that I purchased. It was fairly easy to put together, and so I will be toting it on back there. Hey, Donna Woods, I see you. Yeah, so here we go. What you looking at right here are the plants that were still alive. I showed y'all the ones I killed. Just to let you know, everybody ain't perfect. I ain't never come on here saying, "Hey, Dina, how you doing?" I appreciate the cash app. Thank you so much. Bless your heart. You always looking out for me. I really appreciate it. So I just want to acknowledge it because I am a humble person and appreciate any good deed towards me. Um, Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I tried to return the favor. You sort of like my friend, my BFF in Fargo. She always sending me something. You planting marigolds? Yeah, I put a whole bunch down yesterday. And then 2 weeks prior I put some down because I want them to keep coming through the whole season. So in a week I'm gonna put some more down, and I want them to keep coming through the season because of course I want the bees to attract the bees so that my zucchini can have sex. You truly are. Thank you. I appreciate you too, Dina. Don't think I don't. I absolutely do. So here I am. I'm going to be planting food that's in my house already. I'm putting them outdoors, like this onion. See, y'all, when y'all get through with the onion, y'all would throw this away, right? Y'all throw this little thing away. Well, look at that. There is a sprout on the end of that onion. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to add it to the other sprouts, to the other onions that I got in a container out there. So I'm getting ready to take this whole family out down and put it in the ground. And what I want to achieve, see all this was growing inside, indoors in my house. And it wasn't really getting enough sun. So we're going to put it out here outside to get its whole entire life. That will help green up some of these yellow leaves. I picked all the bad ones off, but because the roots are very healthy and white, I'm not gonna have any problem putting that in the ground. And they will come back. They will come back with a vengeance, just like the ones on the side of my house. This is another one. You can see the roots have made it all the way down to the bottom there, child. So they want to be in the ground. This is officially, once the roots get down here to the bottom, that's officially saying to me we need more room to grow. We ready to go. But I was able to keep this plant. This is the same plant that I bought from Walmart that's been in my house all winter growing, and I was just picking the leaves off as I needed. But now it's ready to grow some more. Said I'm tired of being in the house with Nate Love. Also, I'm going to show you my method pop bottle planter. I'm going to start a whole new one from scratch. You can see how healthy these roots are. They white and ready to rock and roll. So that's going to be indoors. I'm going to start me new plants indoors. Okay? And this is my basil. So I'm going to plant basil not only from this transplant. Now this transplant I brought from outside. I started from seed outside. Then I brought it indoors and grew it indoors all winter. Now I'm going to put it right back outside. I'm going to put it right back outside. So I'm going to show y'all how I plan to transplant these plants. Now, I got one basil plant here. This one looked like it wouldn't be much of nothing, but because it's plenty of healthy roots right there, I'm still going to put that in the ground and hope for some more basil to come. So, I want to get my basil going big and strong like the mint is out there. So, I'm going to put these plants. You can see all the roots. Can y'all see that? All those roots in the bottom. Let me take this bottom off. Let me get a good look at that. All those roots. If you use this method, the pop bottle planter method, the roots get down here, it's ready to go in the ground. Otherwise, this pop bottle planter gives you time and plenty enough room for most herbs. Most herbs can grow in this amount of space. Some herbs are bigger and cannot, but definitely most of the ones that I've been using, because I use the basil a lot, I use oregano a lot, I use mint in a lot of my cooking. So that's what I want to grow a lot of. Once I plant those plants, I'm going to come back on here and show you how I dry them out. So this is some of my apple mint that's drying right now. I'll come back up here and give you that method, how I go about doing it. Whoops. Also, now, let me finish my disclaimers. Because y'all know, some of y'all know how I do around you. So, every now and then, sometimes I let loose some expletives. I hope you ain't so saved and something sanctified that you can't stand no curse words. Every now and then, I do let some out. And if you a hot mess, as in you love messing it, as in cyber harassment, this video ain't for you. And the last one, I'm legal. I'm coming out here outside where I like to enjoy my time on the porch and self-medicate. I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Illinois Department of Public Health and Medical Cannabis Register qualifying patient. So I will be self-medicating up in this joint, up in here, which that's what I want to do right now. Okay. And this is our song. Hey! Yeah, I'm going to show that double bottle method in this video. So y'all bear with me. I turned the music on. because I'm going to take a trip downstairs first, taking these plants so they can be planted in the outdoor garden over there. Okay. I'm definitely going to show that double bottle method again. I don't feel like I can do that too many times. And then for the sake of all the new people who might join my channel, I want to give them an opportunity to learn that method. That has worked for me over and over and over again, time and time again. Because I forget, I'm forgetful. I'm not finna, tell no lie and perpetrate how much of a master grower I am. I just wanted to get started. I wanted control over my food, and I'm learning just like you are. One of the problems I've been having with my vegetable plants is gnats. So I've been keeping them tamed and towed down with this gnat mix. You see these white little rocks on the top? Well, now that I'm finna plant them in the ground, I'm finna take those rocks off and save it for another plant indoors. Cause this gnat mix ain't cheap, but it do help you with the gnats. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and plant this pyramid in the ground. Okay. I'm so glad you get a chance to join me, Donna. I miss you. So, these are the plants I plan to put in the ground on this video. Okay. Okay, before I head down there, because y'all know this old lady got all kinds of aches and pains. And so I'm going to self-medicate because I'm finna put the work in. And after I plant those plants that used to reside in my greenhouse indoors, is now going to enjoy a life outdoors. Hey. And before I take that little trip down the stairs, hey. That's a shade. Anyway, that scratched the itch. You could do a Shazam and catch up. That's a fellow YouTuber who wants his music put out amongst the YouTubers that a certain YouTuber just thought they were so entitled. But really, the creator of the song want all of us YouTubers to enjoy his music, his work. And I am appreciative that there are YouTubers out there that's looking out for the other lowly YouTubers that don't have thousands of subscribers. As usual, I forgot something. Gotta get my lighter. Okay, I'm gonna get my lighter. Excuse me for a second. Good afternoon. Who was that? Just popped in. Hey, Darius. That's Agnati Planner. I'm the land's all across the land. This is your girl T.S. Madison, and I'm coming to you now and in color from the marvelous chateau. And baby, tonight we have the thug bitches herself in the house. Miss Kaya, baby. Kaya, what you gotta say to the Lord, mommy? Woo! Kaya, you too raunchy for this gardening video. Let me turn back to scratch the itch. Why you a little rough? Okay. Trying to get back to Scratch the Itch. That's the safe song. Hey. I actually don't know why Kaya started up. So I'm put one in the air like I just don't care. Then I'm gonna head down the stairs. So if you're 18 or younger, scoot. Your mama might not appreciate this part of me. And here go my apple mint that I've been having drying since yesterday. But since we got, hello, hey, we got so much, since we got so much humidity going on this week, I'm gonna end up taking these inside and dry them in the oven because it's too humid. So these still got a lot of moisture in them. So after I plant these plants, I'm gonna come back up here and show you what I do to dry them. So here you see right now I got them hanging out to dry outside, but I'm gonna show you another method that I use to get them dry. All right, y'all, bear with me. I'm gonna have to make this in 2 trips, okay? So the first trip is to take the plants down there to the garden, and then the second trip is to come back and get this tripod. Hey, Ben Stink, I told my sister we have melanated person to order herbs from. Sure do. I got ready. I got prepared, y'all. I bought plenty of containers to sell them. Either growing in the pot or dried. I'm telling you, this is like the first chop that I'm gonna do off of this mint, but this mint is going to continue to grow until November. So no matter how much I chop, it's gonna grow right back here. And now I got stage seeds. I plan to put seeds, but first I'm gonna put the plants down first. I'm gonna put the plants that already been growing indoors down outside so it can get some of that free light and water from God, okay, from the universe. And that will help me save on money. And then I'm still gonna have a couple plants indoors. My oregano, at least one plant of oregano, one plant of basil, one plant of mint indoors for my cooking. You got a list? Okay, that's all right. List. Now here go my pots. I got 100 of those pots, so I am gonna be replanting and replanting and replanting and replanting. And this is what I want to show y'all: how once you get it started, you can keep it going year round, 365 days a year. Matter of fact, if I hadn't had a depressed state where I was a little bit depressed, I ain't even gonna lie, I had the blues. I neglected my plants that I had this winter, and so therefore I ended up having to buy some mint for me to, cook with over the winter, because they weren't grown in yet. But now I don't have to buy no more mint this season. And it's all thanks to God. Didn't have to do nothing but put the plants in there. So I want to get my backyard, especially I want to do it now before all that cottonwood come flying. We got all these trees, and we had this whole round of cottonwood that fly everywhere, putting all kinds of more weeds down in the ground and giving me more weeds to have to pull up. But I want to choke those weeds out with these mint. So I'm going to put my mint down there in the back. I'm going to put the basil on the side. And when I come back up the stairs, I'm going to show y'all the double method of the bottle. And I'm going to show you how I dry my leaves. Okay, so I'm going to leave the music on there. Y'all could go and get yourself ready, get you a little drink, get you some lunch, get a snack, and come on back. Because I'm going to make one trip down the stairs and hope I don't fall. Make one trip with these plants down the stairs. So, bear with me. This old lady got to tread this path cautiously. Because I have fallen and could not get up. Had to be taken to the hospital, emergency room. And that is how I got that lovely, lovely thing right there. 7 stitches. Falling down my stairs. So I'm taking this lightly. And where I'm headed, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to it. I'm headed over there to my garden on the side of the house. You see where the 2 oregano afro puffs, that's where I'm going with my plants. And I can't take all of this at one time. And I don't have the magic of video editing on a live video. So here I go. This is what I want to take downstairs first. And I gotta be so careful. I have fallen down these stairs before. Okay, here I am. Hey, Keisha. How you doing? You just in time. You see I'm winded. Ran out of breath. Going up the stairs and down the stairs to plant these plants. Okay? Now, I'm going to bring y'all to the place where I want to put them. One already been out here. But anyway, welcome to my garden. That's where I'm finna put the plants that been growing indoors all winter. Okay? And I'm gonna tilt the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. All right. I'm gonna start with this oregano that's already here. You would not believe this is that same plant. Look how big this thing gets. Huge. I didn't even know it got that big. Because I had it last year. It wasn't that big. So it's a more mature plant. So I'm going to dig a little of this soil out. Because I'm going to put a transplant in. I'm squeezing it. This been growing in my house. Now it's going outside. Okay. So now I got an oregano on this corner. And I'm gonna cut those down and dry them. So some more could grow. I'm just shocked how ginormous those are. I guess I'm so used to eating them before they get that big that I didn't even know they were that big. So speaking of gotten big, this basil has gotten big too. So she going down there with the oregano. Okay, and I'm gonna put her right here. And I can tell you right now, you can't be squeamish about bugs when it comes to growing. You run into all kinds when it comes to growing. And this one, look at all them roots. I mean, woo. Okay, now you got a new home. I gotta dig some more out of here. He could get his best life from God, who is the better master creator. All of this. Yeah, Howard can't do no better than what he could do. I got one more. Oops. One more basil that I want to put down. So, excuse me. Reaching over yonder. Okay. Now I'm going to put this red basil next to this oregano. Ooh, I see some red wigglers. Okay. I forgot to take the gnat nicks off of here. See all on white, I don't want to put that down. Outside, you don't have to worry about gnats as much because they have plenty of enough natural predators outside. But indoors, they can proliferate very quickly and give you a major problem. Okay. Now you see how I labeled this? This is what I use as a plant label. I use plasticware. This is actually biodegradable. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says 100% compostable. Feels like plastic, but this is what I use as a label. Okay, and you can see how the roots are starting to come down out the bottom. It's ready to grow too. And it's the same technique. Squeeze it, come right on out. Now, let me get a new home out here. Let me dig some more. Okay, there we go. New home. Now, Yahweh can bless them with all the energy and water. We're going to have water all this week. That's why I want to get these plants down now. Because I will not have to water them. Here's my plant label so I can tell the difference. I'm really going to need it when I put the seeds down. But right now, today, I'm just putting the plants that already been growing. Okay. Hey, Kareem. How you doing? I'm sorry if I missed y'all chat. You see I'm busy trying to plant. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this other oregano plant over there on the other corner. Over there. Okay. Ooh, yeah. This is a workout. Okay, y'all. That's it for this garden. Now the rest of them I'm going to put in the backyard. Ooh. Ooh, y'all. I'm sweating like I've been running a marathon. It's a nice day today. Supposed to get up to 80 today. That's why I'm out here. I can tell it's already warm now. It's probably around 70 now. Okay. These are all the mint plants. And they going, I'm putting them in the back. Shall we? I gotta do it carefully. Ooh, look at all that mint. Oh my God. Lord, I want the backyard just like that. So that's why I'm putting these plants in the back. Ooh. 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 Oh. I am out of shape, that's for sure. It's been a while. Woo. So y'all, I'm an old lady and the struggle is really real. So I have to take a pause. Pause for the cause. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's a nice little breeze, so that's gonna help my mint dry naturally. Don't nothing beat the sun. But if you know it's gonna be humid, or that it's gonna be a lot of rain, you don't want to try to air dry your mint. But if it's a nice sunny day, like today, go ahead and put them outside to dry. They will dry quickly, and that's been working for centuries. Now they got a whole bunch of newfangled things where you can use a hydrator, dehydrator, or your oven. I'm gonna show y'all both of those methods. But to me, it still take a long time. It ain't like it's gonna happen in a couple of hours. You literally would have to leave it in the oven or the dehydrator overnight for a couple of days for it to be fully dried out. Whereas you can dry it naturally in the wind. So it's a nice little breeze. I'm catching this breeze. I know y'all wondering why I got the camera pulled all the way up to me. That's why. I'm catching this little breeze. I'm an old lady. I sweat a lot. It's easy for me to do with little or nothing. Thank you, Keisha. You are so sweet. I appreciate you. Everyone from hot Mississippi. You from hot Mississippi? Oh my goodness, I know it's hot down there. Well, we just barely cracking 60 today, I think. It's 70. It's 70. So, this is like, it's 70. So this is like summertime. Sorry, y'all on Facebook. I didn't mean to kick y'all out. Okay, so I'm catching my breath, y'all, because I need this little breath catch. It don't take much to wear me out. That's why it's hard for me to do a video every day. Whatever I do today, I gotta recover tomorrow. Okay, I done caught my breath now. So We're gonna use my cute little cane to haul this big butt up and go to the back. And I'm gonna show you where I want, where I have also planted marigolds and where I want more mint growing wild. Oh, thank you. I thought so. I had my little leopard outfit on yesterday. I was too cute. I thought I was cute. I don't know about nobody else. Ooh. Okay. Whew. That's the hard part. Now, I'm going to scoop these on down to be put in the ground. These are all going in the ground today. Okay. And I'm still might have to make that 2 trips because I don't want to fall down on nothing back here. Okay, here we go. We go in our backyard. And what Naomi, Nayla, aka Fat for Life TV, gets sick of is all these dang on weeds that overtake my backyard. Well, I'm determined to put down something. Let me turn the camera around. Okay. Well, let me go back up closer to the house. See if that make a difference. Okay. Is it still buffering, Keisha? I got the worst connection here. These trees cover up a lot. Well, you see where my cane is? That's where I'm gonna stick these mint plants at. But since I had to come back here, I'm gonna just leave the plants there. I'm gonna just do that off camera and go back to the house because I don't want it to keep buffering. So all these mints have to go back here. Woo. So yeah, I want that mint to take over back there because I am sick of the weeds that grow that serve no purpose for me. And now that I know they come back with a vengeance and grow like weeds, whoo, that's what I want happening in the back. Whoo. Am I still buffering, y'all? Let me know. Okay. Type 1 if I'm still buffering. Okay. Even though I only just went to the back, I still have to catch a breath. That's how I walk to the stores. I take a little at a time. because my knees are bad. Is it still buffering, y'all? Anyway, while I'm sitting here catching my breath, I want y'all to catch a breathtaking view to me of all this mint. Ooh, I worked up a sweat just walking back there, so yeah, I don't want all that on camera. The struggle is real. Look at that. I have never seen that much mint in my life. In no grocery store, in no garden. Okay, good. Thanks, Keisha. Okay, so I know I'm limited to the back. I think I want to get an extender or a repeater so I can be in the back and put it in my kitchen. That is all mint, y'all. I've never seen that much in my life. So, look at that. Hey, Christy Lewis. I never had that much in my life. So I want the same thing to happen in the back. And let me tell you, it only took 6 plants to get it like that. Let me zoom back out. Hey. Now this thing won't let me zoom back out. Y'all know the train always have to make an appearance in my videos. Ah, Lord. Technology. See? So that's a beautiful view. I don't know about you. When I see that, it makes me happy. And I don't want it to go to waste. So I will be taking plenty of stems from them to make more plants. And I bought 100 potting pots to plant more in. You love hearing that train? Well, yeah, they building a high-speed rail, so that's why I got that fancy iron gate. I love the gate. That's to keep everybody out. I wish I could afford to put all the way around my house. But actually, I need a like chicken wire or something. Because I want to put those cabbage in the ground so bad. But I don't want the bunny rabbits to get a hold of it. So for now, the cabbage is just on the shelf. So bear with me. That grunting and groaning you hear, that's me getting up off these stairs. So that was the ugly grunt. Ooh, I'm sweating. Ooh, yeah, that was a workout. So yeah, they ain't finna have my cabbage. I've been nursing them like little babies all this whole way from stump to plant. Until you see the roots. Don't do like I do. When you see the roots shoot out and they about like a quarter of an inch, put them in the soil. Okay, I'm going back up here. At least I got the ones in my garden done. The backyard can wait. I'll do that later off camera. But I want the same thing to happen in my backyard that I got going on the side. I really didn't know they were gonna get that big. So I guess once the plant establishes itself in the ground, it get its whole life coming back bigger and better the next year. So my minute showing off. Okay. I'm back up these steps. Woo, that's a workout for me, y'all. Woo, that's another reason why I don't always do that on camera. Yeah, when you see the roots, that's when you want to put it in the soil. Let me see if I got any roots coming from the ones I'm doing. I'll move this up. Okay, this is new ones that I started. And even though I see leaves on all of them, I don't see no roots. So, ain't no roots came yet. When the roots come, that's when you want to put them in the dirt. The roots ain't came yet. They ain't came yet. So, all of these are still newly forming. But you can see that they got leaves on it now, though. See that? All of them got leaves. So it is growing. You just gotta have patience and wait on them roots. Although you can actually plant them in the soil just like this. But you have to keep them watered. That's the thing. You can't set it and forget it. You will have to keep it watered till the roots grab hold. Okay, so this is a beautiful day. This is a beautiful day. A perfect day for drying herbs. So this is how I'm doing it today. If it starts raining, I'm gonna take these in. You can hear the breeze. Yeah, it's a nice breeze today. Okay, so I'm letting these air dry. And since like I don't have a whole clothesline, like in the summer, I put these herbs out on the clothesline. I got a clothesline out there in the yard. And I let the air dry. I don't know why we just automatically look for ways to change the way it's done naturally. Because I did it by the stove. I'm gonna show y'all that method too. I did it by the oven, and I did it by the oven and toaster oven and a gas oven. It took a whole day with the toaster oven on. That's electricity. That's a lot of electricity when you can dry your herbs free using what God gave us. Hey, Nurse Vaughn, how you doing? Well, I let them see me plant some of my plants that I transplanted from the outdoors. And as I promised, I'm going to make one of the pop bottle planters for you out here. And I got one pop bottle down there that flew away on me. Okay, I got one out here now. Now, the pop bottle planter, you can do this with, it don't have to be a soda bottle. You can do this with milk jugs or those gallon water jugs. Okay. You can do this with the gallon water jugs or milk carton. Okay. Basically what you do is cut it in half. Now I say you measure up 5.5 inches up from the bottom. But I've been doing this enough to know that right here on this label is where I need to cut. I'm good. About to start sewing my grow bags for my window. All right, Nurse Vaughn. I'm going to be out here sewing. I wish my grandbabies was here so they could help me put the stuff in the ground. That's hard. That's hard on this old lady body. But since I know it's going to rain all week, I did not want to miss. And my son basically motivated me to get back out here because I was depressed. I've been depressed for the past 3 months. Okay, so see, and I could tell I was depressed because I showed y'all the whole, I ruined my whole grow in my back porch. Just neglected it. Wasn't doing nothing but moping and hoping. The COVID had me down. All the work that had to be done for me to grow outside had me down. So my son could tell. And so he went out there and got me together. He dug up all the weeds and put the wood chips down and put the soil mix in the hole so I wouldn't have to do none of that. And so I've been excited ever since he did that. So that's what y'all seeing now, my pure excitement about growing outdoors. And as I have already warned earlier, for those who popped up new, just letting you know, put my disclaimer again, I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Cannabis Club. I'm a medical cannabis registered qualifying patient. And I'm finna self-medicate after that. Because a person with fibromyalgia, which y'all just witnessed me do, that is a lot for me. And it's going to take a couple of days to recover from what I'm doing now. And right now, I'm self-medicating. I wish I could play some music. Yes. But some people complain about the music, so I'm going to just get on with the instructional for this pop bottle planter, which you can adapt and modify to a milk carton. Same way, same principle. And go from there. You love when you go through that disclaimer up. Hey, you know, people be tripping. I had somebody flagging my video and wasn't nothing of violating the guidelines, because that's all YouTube require of you, is to put a disclaimer, let people know what they about to get into. So I'm letting y'all know what I'm about to get into. Anyway, next on the agenda, as I promised, is the bottle planter. Now, what I don't have out here is a screwdriver, because usually I just heat up the screwdriver on the stove. But I'm just going to poke the holes with the knife. Hopefully, I don't want to cut myself. Maybe I better still do it with the heater. But you want to put holes in it. I'm going to try to get it done with this knife. I'm poking holes in this planter because the plants do need air coming in. So I'm poking holes in here with a knife. Normally I do it with a, I heat up a screwdriver on the stove, and then the holes is real easy to poke. But I don't feel like going through that step today out here. I mean, I had to go back in the house. So you see I'm making holes in the neck of the bottle. Can y'all see that hole? Can y'all see that hole? YouTube. Can you see the hole? Anyway, it's a hole there. It's a hole there. I'll stick the knife out so you can see. It's a hole there. Okay, so I put them all around the neck of the top part of the bottle. The second stage is adding water to the bottom. And you don't have to fill it up. I'll show you. Ooh. Okay, let me get the water down there. I got it. It's at the end of the table. Okay, now this is all the water you need on the bottom part. And so now I'm gonna put this on the bottom of the pop bottle planter. See? That's all you need. I'm gonna go fill this up. I also use these as waterers too. All right, now we done put the water on the bottom. The next step is soil and putting the wick in. And so this is the wick right here. I use a dishcloth from Dollar Tree. I cut them up in strips. You can use anything. If you got towels laying around, you can cut them up in strips and use them as a wick. Hey, Miss Gina, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the chat. I'm honored. I'm honored to see all of y'all. Okay, so I keep on making these pop bottle planters because I think that I cannot do it too much. You can't really see the holes out here in the daylight, I don't think. But there are holes that I put here in the neck of the bottle. Hey, Mama Six, where you at? Hey, I didn't see you come in the house. How you doing, Mama? You know I still want to do that Thinking Thursday or Mama Monday with you. My grandbabies went back to their mamas. My grandbabies went back home. I thought they was going to be here helping me plant. I wish this COVID thing get over with. We go back to some semblance of normalcy. But I don't think that's going to happen, y'all. Not even a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add the potty mix. I can't reach it. Lord. That's what I need my grandbabies for. Reaching stuff I can't reach. Because I'm too old. Yes. But not too old for some things. So I'm determined to keep on learning about herbs and healing God's way with what God provides naturally. All this newfangled bangle stuff. Okay, I'm using potted mix. I don't recommend no particular brand. Whatever's on sale. Basically, I ain't even gonna stunt or front. And this was on sale at Walmart. So now the next step is you put the wick. You put the wick inside the neck of the bottle through like this. See that? Okay. Leave it just like that. And then you stick it in the bottom half of the bottle. And you see how the wick is in the water? Guess what? The plants know what to do. You plant something in this, the roots is going to go and seek the water. And the towel is a wick. It wicks the water up. You said, no, you're not. Yes, I am old as that. I ain't starting up front for nobody. If somebody said fire, I would not be able to run. I promise you. I started growing some plants and they growing so fast. Good for you, Mama Six. Y'all made my day. See, these stupid, ratchet, B-sector personalities don't understand. Some of us come to be empowered, to be educated, enlightened, inspired. And I feel inspired when each and every person decides to take up growing as being inspired by me. To me, I don't need 1,000 clicks of you. I just need one of you to change your way and join me, because I believe it's a beautiful journey. It never get old. It never get tired. I'm always going to be wanting to grow something new, try something new with growing. It's as many different ways to grow as there are people. You all are going to come up with your own little methods and things that help work for you. Because I got tired of carrying around water. I'm old and fat. I'm tired. I can carry this around and water my plants perfectly. So I put holes in the top, and this is my waterer too. So now that's the last step before the soil. Let me see. I'm gonna turn the camera down so you can see me put the soil in. Okay. Now I'm putting the soil in. And those beautiful mints, I'm only filling it halfway because I'm transplanting these beautiful mints that came out of my yard. I brought them indoors to let it root, and they are showing out. You hear me? So I want this in my house. Wait a minute, I think I do this one. This one just as good though. Beautiful white roots. See all those beautiful white roots? I just stuck it in water, waited till it rooted, and now I'm gonna have me a whole bunch growing indoors, because I ain't gonna want to walk my old fat self. I ain't ashamed. I know my lane. I ain't gonna bring one to walk way out there to get some mint. I use mint a lot, personally. So now, this clipping that I got from my yard, I didn't get from the store, but from my own yard, is about to provide me some nice, juicy more plants indoors. Now I gotta get some more water out here, y'all. I hope the wind didn't blow this top away, but anyway, I got some more inside. So yeah, once you put the soil, you transplant the plant in your pop bottle water. You give it a real good watering so that the soil is saturated. And that's what you call set it and forget it. You ain't gonna have to water that plant for weeks. I'm always forgetful. And if you know if you need any more, you check the top soil. Keep the top part dry. If you want to know the weapon against gnats, the best weapon against gnats is to keep the top bar dry. When you need to water it, I think what I'm gonna start doing to really combat the problem is put straws in my plants. I just thought of that just now because the gnats love the topsoil, and that's where they lay the eggs. They want to make it uninviting. So I'm gonna dampen mine because I already see some fluttering around, and they not finna get my babies. And I'm using peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, 1 part peroxide, 2 parts water. And they don't like that. They ain't gonna lay no eggs over here. Not in this camp. I ain't having it. Now, the gnat nicks that I took off the plants that I put in the ground now, they ain't gonna need it. Okay? So I'm gonna repurpose that because that's expensive. And put that on here, on the top layer of my newly transplanted plant in the pop bottle planter. So now I keep a layer of the gnat nicks for the indoor plants because I ain't having it. I want the gnats to accumulate. Somebody told me you could do pencil shavings. I haven't tried that yet. It is a downside to this gnat nix. We the clumsy family, so when we knock this over, this is a hot mess. But this gnat nix is glass. It's actually made out of glass. And that's what the gnats don't like. It's literally cutting their body when they trying to flitter around there. So now I got 1 new plant ready for me to go indoors in my indoors garden. Because yes, I be lazy. I be want to walk way around there even though I got plenty. But you better believe I will if I ain't had no other choice. But I got options. So that's going indoors. And I'm going to put another one in the air like I just don't care. Because I don't. You only live once. I'm loving it, y'all. I got a raised bed, a vertical garden thing coming with wheels on it. I'm gonna put in that corner because that gets sun all day and it's beautiful. I'm gonna cut some clippings off of my rose bush. I showed y'all that the other day. I'm gonna show y'all, hopefully show y'all how to propagate roses. It's gonna be my first time, and I'm gonna use potatoes to do it with. So y'all, that's another old lady out. That's all it take. That's all it take for me. So I need to recover from that. I ain't had no breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And I feel the munchies coming on. Yeah, I'm so forgetful, child. I'm so forgetful I take medication for it, okay? I'm mad at them. Stratera helped me remember. I had to take medication for it. Now they won't give it to me because I'm old and fat. My heart beats faster. I'm just being sarcastic. They won't give it to me now because their community is exploited and ravaged by meth heads and opioid heads, and they know that problem didn't come from us because there ain't enough of us doctors to be doing that one. So they giving an old fat lady a hard time for her ADD medicine. So I need a method that's set and forget. I'm forgetful. I ain't finna tell no lie about how I'm gonna remember the water. Nothing every day. I'm not. I'm not gonna remember. I ain't finna lie and front stunt in front of no camera. I fuck it up. That's why I showed y'all my fuck ups too. Um, I am not a master, but I can tell you one thing. I got a strong sense of pride when I can look out there. Hey, Sierra girl, my God, I miss you so much. You better call me. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Cause my hip is about to slip and my backbone is dipping. Cause I've been out here for a while. But I gotta go back in and get some water. Get the top to this one so I can water the stuff that's out here. My cabbage is getting a whole life. You see, they don't need sun all day, so they in the right spot. And then it's not summertime, although this feel like summer to us who used to this cold weather. It's 70, so this summer to us for sure. But it's gonna drop back down. I seen the low of 46. Cabbage love that. They love the cooler temps. So if you love cabbage, they ain't selling the seeds yet. Go buy you a ball of cabbage. Take the stump, set it in some water. Sit it in some water. I'm just trying to be funny. Set it. Set that stump on in a dish of water and wait for the leaves to grow. They are so pretty when they first come in as babies. That burgundy and green is so pretty to me. From a stump. So if you can't do the seeds, now I got seeds. I'm gonna try to grow it from seed, but I think it's already too late for cabbage to grow from seed right now because they like the cooler temps. So you really, if you want to start from seed, you really should have started indoors and in March and April while the snow was still on the ground. But I enjoy growing the stumps through March and April. I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. Um, yeah, it's gonna be food shortages. It's scary when I go in the store how many shelves is empty. That shit hits me hard. That's why I was in a slump. I was in a deep depression. I wasn't caring about nothing. I wasn't doing anything or caring about nothing because I didn't want to do all that hard work in the yard by myself. I know I couldn't take that on. So I was just going to continue indoors and not even worry about no outdoor garden this year. But my son made my day. He seen I was in a slump. He went on and took care, handled it. And I appreciate him for that. So I got some stuff started out there. And I'm happy about that. And the flowers that I plan to put down is stuff that I know that I only got to put down once. It's gonna keep coming back every year. So I see my 2 hydrangeas coming back, but they little. They don't really have a long growing season before it get too cold for them. Cause they went right away when the first frost came along last year. But I'm glad to see them coming back. It is reported that they want to cut $600 unemployment a week soon. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to last forever. That's why I'm kind of glad my son got in at this time. It's working out good for him. I know he'll have something else soon. He ain't gonna have no problem getting another gig. All my kids are like that. They get right back in the game quick. They all keep a job. Um, but he came in at a good time while they was giving them the $600 extra. And so that was a nice little first check. I said, dang, I never had a check that big for unemployment. Um, so he was blessed. He got a little piece of his stimulus too. And y'all see how I've been doing with my stimulus. I've been growing. I got a vertical garden that's coming that's on wheels that I'm gonna put right there. Cause y'all, the little greenhouse that I bought that I have indoors, that won't last outdoors. Just let me tell you, I put that out here because the wind would take that right on away from here. But the vertical garden is metal, and it got wheels on it, and I'm gonna strap it to the fence with zip ties. But it's gonna be vertical. So I want raspberry. I bought me some strawberries and raspberries. I'm gonna try. Don't nothing hurt but a try. Don't nothing hurt a failure but a try. You try, you might succeed. I'm going to try to make strawberries and raspberries and have them in the vertical garden. I want my spinach in there. I don't know what else. I'm still thinking of it. But I want a variety of stuff that I come right here to the porch. Don't got to go down the stairs and out there to get nothing. So I'ma still be growing on my porch and showing y'all people that got patios, that you just got an apartment that you can still grow, because I'm about to grow on my porch. I don't care how cluttered they think this is. To me, this is convenience. And it's therapy. It's very therapeutic. So if you got pain problems and pain issues and other kinds of issues, maybe financial issues, growing is a very therapeutic activity to engage in. Not only are you learning sciences, botany, biology, agriculture, horticulture, you do sciences, you empowering yourself for life. So what if it's a natural disaster? Never mind COVID, we could still get hit by asteroids. We could have catastrophic floods, other type of acts of God, as they call it. And you'll have to recover from that. You ain't gonna be able to drive up to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A's. The oil, that's gonna be a crisis. 33 years from now, ain't gonna be no oil. Y'all gonna be fighting over gasoline for your car. We should be all learning self-sufficient skills, and one of them is growing. That's my opinion. The other one is cooking. That's my other opinion. I think everybody should have that skill. Even if you don't like it, you don't want to do it, you should know how. That's my opinion. Anyway, that's enough speech from me. I'm finna close out this party, and I'm gonna come back on here with some more about the drying, a couple of methods that I use. But today I'm gonna use the sun and the well, I ain't gonna say sun, the wind, because we got a nice breeze out here. Yeah, I think everybody should have self-sufficiency skills, without a doubt. Back in the day, our forefathers would be ashamed of us. We soft as hell. When they couldn't get an education, couldn't read, even back then, they had to do something. They had to be able to build their own house, because they weren't giving out no loans. If you wasn't able to have that skill or be able to afford to buy one, you ass out, homeless. So everybody, my foster parents who raised me, they built the house that I grew up in. I couldn't believe it. I was just amazed at it. I said, well, I'll be dog. There was a time when we all had to have those skills. We had to build a shelter. We had to be able to cook our food. We had to be able to build a fire to stay warm. We had to be able to find water. And we don't have none of those skills. So if something catastrophic happened, like we fighting a war on our territory, our kids so soft and cushy, they don't know nothing but being in the screen like this and won't even walk to the end of the block to go to school. When I used to walk 2 miles. School at the end of the block, these kids still want to ride. Wonder why you ain't got no car. Soft as hell. We ain't gonna be able to win no war. You don't care what side you on. If you onward Christian soldier, what war can you fight when you soft as hell? You can't do shit. You can't cook. You can't sew. What? You know, the young men that come my way, I ask them, and I actually see it with my own sons. They gotta pick from women who mamas didn't cook. They don't cook. So I made sure my sons knew how to cook, because you gonna starve waiting on these women to learn how to cook. That's ridiculous. I don't think that's gender specific. We both should know how to cook. We both should know how to grow food. We both should be able to build a goddamn house. That's my opinion. Once upon a time it was like that. To survive, you had to be a jack of all trades. You had to know multiple skills. I will when I get my gun card. I put in my app. They said it's gonna take 60 days because the government's still closed. But yeah. I'm gonna be practicing on Mr. Wabbit. People don't do that anymore. My grandparents could do everything. Yeah, and I just look at the stories about how they you know, we only heard of Madam C.J. Walker, and that was just barely only 1 month a year when we was in school. How about the other Maggie that was in her time, who was the founder of Citizens Bank, which is still in existence today? She was wealthy. She came from rags and went to riches. Every time we look up, I gotta see some Nene Leaks, and that ain't my role model. Cardi B is not my role model. Okay? Cardi impressed me when she actually run for office and win. And when she take office, she can show me some shit she growing in her garden. Fuck all that material bullshit. You can't take it with you. But this kind of knowledge, when you learn how to cook, you learn how to sew, you know how to grow, they can't take it from you. You know how to read. Can't take it from you. That's what make you have self-esteem where you second to damn hoe. That's how you get it. And back in the day, they did everything. We soft as hell. I know, I see how soft I'm getting because I can't remember people's phone numbers no more. I used to be able to remember everybody's phone number, social security number, birth date. Now I barely remember my birthday. If Facebook didn't remind me, I forget my own date, birthday. So that's why I just forced myself to start dialing people number on purpose because that didn't make no sense. Somebody I talked to every day. We was trying to meet up at the health club, my BFF from college. Excuse me. Mm-mm-mm. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me on that. Um, we was trying to meet up at the health club, St. James. Oh, I love St. James. I wish I could go there today. I'd be glad when they build it. Y'all see that white building right there? Right there. That's the new YMCA. I hope they be finished before the summer's over, but he said August. I asked the actual construction worker. But anyway, we trying to meet up at the health club, and I'm talking to my BFF every day. We have been making this plan, but when it came time to actually meet up, I couldn't remember her number. I didn't have it in my phone. Didn't know about her. I had to call her mother's number because that's what I remember back in the day when we was in college. That was her mama's house where I had to call and catch her so we could go out to the clubs. So I remember her mama number. Had to call her mama just to get her number. I said, that's a doggone shame. We done got soft. Can't remember numbers. And we talk every day at that time. Anyway, we got to get some real skills. So I'm going to go back in the house and get another bottle for this one who got lovely roots. And I got it out of my yard. And she going to grow me a whole bunch of more in the house. Hey, Blade of Fire, Blade. Welcome to the chat. Well, y'all, I'm about to skedaddle out this because really the hardest thing I'm doing is sitting on this bench, this stool. Ooh, y'all just don't know how much pain that is. And it's hard, too. All of you beautiful people have a safe holiday weekend. I wish the same for you, bench thinker. So, y'all, I'm finna get up out this video because, ooh. Oh, that was the ugly grunt. Ooh, my butt. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Peace and love. So I'll see you again in the next video.